Okay, loaded. Alright, look what we got here. Looks like we're back one of Ripley's bad boys. That's it for blood. Hello everyone, and welcome to a Nerf stream. What? Nerf? How dare you? Well, this came in from Hasbro Pulse a few days ago, and about a year later than I was expecting, and I ended up completely forgetting about it, but it's finally here. This is a special edition Aliens, see, up there, Aliens, M41-A Pulse Blaster. Now, in the movie, we know it as a Pulse Rifle, but this is a Pulse Blaster because it sounds less aggressive? I don't know. Anyway, it's a special edition thing. I've already had a look. I've already messed about with it, so let's get to it! Okay, so as we can see in this gorgeous packaging, we have the Nerf limited sleeve thing. So we take that off and make the box collapse. And it's got the usual things: Hasbro 20th Century Studios, which is now Disney, and plastic-free packaging, always important. Yeah, and the usual kibble. It's got the nice Weyland-Yutani logo on the back of it, and a barcode as well, which is interesting because I can't really see this being sold in a physical store. But we shall have to wait and see. But that might be a case in America. I have no idea. And, yep, Aliens, just in case you weren't aware. Anyway, that's that. The packaging itself, we've got a gorgeous rendition of the Colonial Marines symbol / logo right in the middle. We've got the Nerf logo again. This is all mostly embossed, by the way. It's very nice cardstock that they've used for this box. Very gorgeous rendition of the packaging. M41-A there, and it's supposed to be designed to look like a carry case for the rifle / blaster. And as we can see, a bit of alien splash damage as well, and through this one at the top, the actual rifle itself can be seen. Lovely. So get a good look at the back as well. Got a rendition of the rifle and a few of the Nerf darts and Mega darts that you'll get inside the box. Another rendition of the M41-A. So yeah, gorgeous presentation box. This is basically where it's going to live when I'm not messing about with it. And it's, oh man, for an Aliens collector, it is ideal. And what's amazing is that this is from Hasbro. Not much Aliens content from Hasbro these days. But we open the box, and inside the lid, we have a nice blueprint, I would say. Armat, there you go, Weyland-Yutani again. Of the rifle, got indicators telling you bits and bobs about the rifle, and then the actual Colonial Marines logo, the USS Sulaco Colonial Marines, 2nd Battalion 9th Regiment Bug Stompers, basically. And this is how it looks like as it's laid in the box. We've got more decal, more detailing, more cardstock, and poking out either end is the rifle itself. Weyland-Yutani logo again, just in case it wasn't clear, because we know how corporations love to plaster their logo on everything. And then we take this out, and there we go. The rifle in its full glory. Oh, doesn't it look pretty? Now, I know what y'all are going to say, and you're right, this is not the colour scheme of the rifle as it appears in the film. However, you have to remember that this is essentially a toy, or at least a collector's item toy thing, and because it's a role-play item, especially with it being Nerf. Nerf and Hasbro, they actively try not to make their Nerf blasters look too much like real firearms, and the Aliens pulse rifle from the movies, they kind of do look like real firearms, and that's partly because they were made from real firearms. As if any alien aficionados know, the pulse rifle was basically made by strapping together a Thompson submachine gun and a grenade launcher, which is basically why the rifle has the dual functions in the film. So, let's get this baby out. It's got a nice aliens embossed logo. Well, embossed? Printed? Oh, no, it's raised. Oh, it's very nice. And it's even got the slit eye as well. So that's very cool. So we've got some wording, lettering, N1725. I don't know if that means anything. Got 10 here, which denotes the amount of darts that live in here. And we will get to that in a minute. And yeah, any more detailing to show off? Not really, but let's see on the other side. We've also got the actual Nerf logo here. Got the battery compartment there, which is screw-in. You need, if you are in the UK, you need 4 C batteries, which wasn't clear to me. I accidentally got 4 D batteries first, but you need 4 C batteries. I may have misread something, completely overlooked something, but that's something to bear in mind. And now I've got 4 D batteries spare, if anyone wants some spare power. Anyway, so I'll get this going. Now, because I've just done this, I've turned it on. And there we go, there's the LED counter, which denotes how many... denotes how much ammunition is in the thing. Well, in terms of the darts anyway. And this is that's just for show mainly. I haven't actually loaded up darts into the clip just yet. But when you do that, you take it out. So you take it out, and the reader reads 3 dashes. The dashes. Load it in, and you've got one there ready to go. Now, what you can do is that you can manually set how many darts you want to appear to have, or how much ammunition you want to appear to have, and if you hold it down, it goes up in increments of 5, and you can go all the way up to 99. Look at that. See, in the movie, the standard is 95. When they load up a new clip, 95 bullets in. But yeah, but we'll go back down to 10. Or a bit lower, I should say. So you've got some nice sound effects there as well. Crisp and clean. Oops. Get that back to 20. And it's got a nice safety feature as well, because you got these 2 triggers here, one of which is the actual firing trigger, and if you try to press that on its own, it doesn't do anything. However, if you press this down first, that will let you fire from this trigger. Now then, that doesn't just let you fire from the thing, it also activates a motor inside. You'll be able to hear it. And this motor makes air come out of this barrel here. I'm not sure why. I think it's a lubrication thing. I think it's something to make the pellet, the darts fire further. But it sounds kind of cool. It's rev that motor, and once you press that, that's where the fun begins. There we go. a bit of nice alien shooting action. I don't think the sound of the firing is exact to the films, but it sounds close enough that I'm fairly happy with it, because it has a very distinct, slightly high-pitched firing noise in the movie. Like I've heard it nowhere else, for example. But and once the counter gets to 0, and you try to fire, it clicks. So it denotes there's no ammunition whatsoever. And then if you take the thing out, and put it back in again, it automatically goes back to the number you set it to. So let's set it down to 10. Oops. That would help. And when you leave it for a while, eventually it turns off by itself. So no battery being wasted as such. So we're going to take this out, lay this in its tray, and we're going to look at this little compartment here. This is where the instructions are kept as well. And I've already buried that under the thing, but it's also where the darts are. And then I've not opened these before, and then look at that, very nice. Nice gold coloured tip. Now, this is where I feel like I should have read the instructions, but I think I know what we're doing. So you load them like that, you'll see. Yes, so you see 10 goes that way, so you want that going that way. Right. And I'm no firearms expert, but I believe this is kind of how you do big old regular firearmy stuff. Absolutely badass! We can now load the darts up. Number 10. Number 10? Obviously 10. So, we've done those. So now, let's have a look at the Mega Darts for the over and under pump action grenade launcher. Now, as you may have seen already, we only have 3 of these. But those are big. Oh, those are big boys. I mean, it says in the instruction Mega Darts, but it's the kind of thing you don't really get a sense of until you hand them in. That could be a flare. That feels like you could crack that and it sets off a spark or something. It feels, you know, in terms of mass in your hand, not weight, obviously, the very light, they're supposed to be light, but in terms of mass in your hand, they feel massive-ish. Yes, anyway. And the way you do these is you load one in here, like so, and then you have to pull it back as well. So you pull back, and then you have to return it to its original thing, and then the launcher trigger here, and you get the that sound as well. I forgot to show that off early. But yes, I just shot the ceiling. The dart has not been lost, so we'll load another one up, get that ready to go, and let's have a bit of fun with this, shall we? Jesus. Whoa. It's okay, it's dead. And I have here a bug for which to hunt. So now we need the ultimate test, do we not? Okay. That's ready. Test successful. Let's do that again. Okay. This is where you need an app on your phone with the Aliens motion tracker. I did actually have one of those, but unfortunately not anymore. Nice! No explosion sounds though, because that's obviously supposed to come from the ammunition itself, but you still do have that. That's very nice sound coming from there. Now then, let's try the actual rifle ammunition itself. Why is that 9? That shouldn't be 9. I think I knocked it. There we go. Let's try the pulse rifle ammunition itself. Okay? Oops. Woo! That's just with 2 shots. Wow! That is very conclusive. And the conclusion is, those smaller shots feel like they packed more bang for your buck, I suppose, than the actual grenade launcher darts did. Wow. That was cool. Okay. I want to do that again, just to see. All right, we'll do it from a different angle this time, just to. Nope, missed. Wow. Okay, we've got to do it from another angle. How much ammo have I got left? I've got 6 left. Stay still. There we go. Wow. I like this. I like it a lot. Right. Yeah. So I feel that's very conclusive. Also, this is a Kenner alien, which my sister got me a few years back. Kenner, of course, bought out by Hasbro. So, in turn, Hasbro basically absorbed the rights to do the Kenner the aliens toys. So in a way, this pulse rifle has made it come full circle, and I like that very much. Cool. Okay. Let's load another dart in, cause you gotta do it. Ah, wow. Yes, very happy with that. Nice. I got darts lying all over the place now. Whatever happened here? I think I missed it. So the thing I didn't really expect about this is that function. Because before putting the batteries in, it feels like a safety feature, purely. So overall, I would say a very impressive piece of kit. In terms of looks, yes, not film accurate by any means, in terms of like paint scheme, colour scheme, but that's fine. I can understand that. Also, the yellow, the black and yellow, and maybe a bit of the white as well, it does reference, however, other aliens' aesthetics, like the power loader, for instance, which I'm fine with. The white, on camera, the white kind of looks a little bit cheap. However, in person, I would say that the white does look a lot better, and it does have all the detail you can think of, or that you'd imagine the pulse rifle should have. And yeah, and also forgot to mention, it has a little anti-jamming thing. If ever this jams, you open that, get the thing out, close back up, and you're ready to go again. And one particular line in Aliens that Hicks says to Ripley when he's introducing him to his personal friend of his is, "Feel the weight." And does feel hefty. It does feel, like it's got some considerable weight and mass to it, which is very nice. And yeah, the motor functions, the playability that it has as well, it feels like you can tell where a lot of the money for it went, but at the same time, it does feel like it may have cost a little bit more than preferable. In this day and age, that's kind of to be expected, but still. I pre-ordered this early 2021, and as of recording, it's now autumn 2022, October 2022. So it's taken a long time to get here. I have forgotten about it several times. I think it was delayed a few times. Is it absolutely worth it? I think if you are an Aliens aficionado, it's definitely worth checking out. You know, especially if you love the film, you love the franchise, you will definitely want to have one of these in your hands. However, I can understand if the aesthetics, the colour scheme, can be off-putting, and for some people, paying the money that you do for this sort of thing with a completely wild and incorrect colour scheme, despite the fact it's aesthetically appropriate, hence power loader, it can be a bit of a off-putting for someone. But all the functionality you would want from a pulse rifle from Aliens is here. So, on that basis alone, and this little thing, I would say yes. Also, if Hasbro Pulse, or any other retailer that somehow would carry this, does this for a discount price, then get on that. But yeah, overall, not bad. Plastic feels good, feels solid, feels weighty, feels like you're going to hunt some xenomorphs and cause, you know, that kind of thing. You have one of these in your hands, you feel like you're role-playing a colonial marine already. I know that some people will probably want to repaint this. Totally understandable. However, it would be nice if Hasbro would give us the option of a colour scheme that's closer to a movie-accurate thing. Otherwise, definitely worth it. And you can see that's gone off now. So you could sort of tell how long with inactivity the LED lights where the whole power thing is. So yeah, there we go. And also, just for size reference, we have a 7-inch figure scale M41-A pulse rifle from NECA. And if we put that, you know, side by side, you can see the size difference. See this and my Connects pulse rifle that I made several years ago and only disassembled last year. You can see that this is really the only experience I've had of a pulse rifle in hand. So to have this beauty now, quite a bit of a difference. So I believe that will do it for now. Thank you all very much for watching. Wash your dang hands, obviously. Be rawson to yourselves and each other. And always remember, if someone wants to show you something like this, always tell them to show them everything. That's the Ellen Ripley way. Bye.
Christ, look out!